when you are capturing any particular subject, so now say suppose if I capture this particular lady, so now
Mhm.
this is a morning shot. She is already in a what her is in she was actually playing in the water, so that's the reason she got wet, and she's facing to the camera. I try to capture her beauty. Okay, that is the first thing. Now I'm revealing the identity of a lady. I captured her face, so definitely whenever I will face this particular, and this is very random shot. There is a nothing. It was in my mind. I just captured normal. She was posing, so I captured the shot. But when I am showing to someone, so that person is actually identifying the reality of the person. They can reveal the identity of this lady. Okay, but now here you can see, sorry, this particular image here. Now I captured the same shot, same kind of shot, but here you can actually identify the person or not. You will be able to identify a person or not. There is a person in that scenario, but you can see an actual face of a person little bit. There is only one outline. Okay, so when we actually wanted to build a character, that time you use a normal kind of still type of an photography, because see Bhagat Singh was using his hat. So whenever you will capture, you will draw an art of an Bhagat Singh, they will always use his hat. Mr. Gandhiji is spectacular and all. So these outlines are also building a character. If you don't want to show the face, but you want to show the character of a person, you want to show who the person is, you can easily use a portrait kind of, sorry, silhouette kind of an approach to the images. These are for the celebrities or maybe the other people who are the legendary people, Mother Teresa and all. They are extremely powerful people in their entire journey, life journey. So when you are actually showing the face, you are building the character, but you are using the outline and you are just trying to now say about for me. Now, if you want to make an animated character of a mine, so you can easily use my hair because long hair with the guy are unusual, and you can use my outline of an hair for building an animated character. But the same thing, if you are showing my face, then you are actually making me visible 100% to the audiences. Correct. That is the first thing. Second thing, to build a silhouette as an effect, it's very difficult because it requires an actual, when you are shooting in the studio and you are shooting with the strobe light and you want to create an outline, it becomes a very difficult for you. I'll show you some image because when I was using, we can say, animated character, I will show you some images and some artwork of mine. So now what they are doing, they are actually expressing the emotions of an person, but they are not revealing the identity of an object. See, now entire thing is here. They have tried to capture the person and the baby. They are showing the emotion, but they are not revealing. So this image you can use anywhere because there is a person in your image, but there is no model release which is required because if I'm showing an identity of a subject, then I have to pay to the model. Otherwise, I won't be able to use that image for next commercial purpose. But here you can use this because no one is actually getting identified out of those images, and you are playing with the background light. Always understand whenever you are capturing a still house, your light should be opposite of a direction, not the front facing. Correct? So two meanings are there. First meaning, if you want to build a character, animated character or maybe a normal, and you don't want to show the face of an object, then you use a method which is the silhouette method. Correct? So now this background you can easily use only outline persona I to capture. By capturing, there was some light, but in Photoshop he made it very visible. See, this is a studio shot. So you can
Okay.
easily understand studio shot is there. They have tried nicely outlined image they have tried to capture. There is a light from this side, there is a light from this side, which is giving him a spotlight and all. And there is a strong background light which is there, which is actually giving an outline of a particular subject. Now you can understand this particular person might be a me person to me or a you. It can be anyone. Correct. So it totally depends upon you. Like now, when you actually want to show, and again, when you are actually wanted to show mystery kind of thing, then also we use an outline, mystery shot. Basically, now here you are actually creating an emotion, basically, and there is a lady who is already frustrated, or maybe she's threatened and all, so she's waiting over there. You can see now, ladies or this person. So, see how widely used when you are actually showing a thriller and horror you can show, or maybe if you want to show an black and white old kind of tone to your images and all, like a 90s or a 70s and all. So see, here he has played very beautifully with the silhouette. He's actually walking to from that particular lane, but when he tried to capture only playing the shadow, using the shadow, he tried to show that entire concept to you. So that's the reason we shorten out silhouette. I hope you got an answer, right?
Yeah.
So totally two things. When you want to show an outline only, you want to build a character without identifying the reveal, without revealing the identification of a subject. You can use the silhouette method. Second, if you want to show a thriller or maybe an horror or maybe an suspense, in James Bond series, maximum shot they purposefully shot in the black scene, black. So it actually gives you an we can say suspense kind of feeling in your image. So now here you can see what exactly you can identify in this particular image. If I show you this image to you, so what exactly you can release? Normal shot. They did nothing. They just tried to capture the shot using a white wall over there and using a shadow. So what exactly you can identify? There is a person, there is a lady, and there is a hat man. Like so, usually in 70s or 80s, this hat was too popular. Those were now detective or like a spy people, like gang war people and all. They were using certain kind of hats, Don, Mafia and all. So here we are easily identify there is a one person who is actually a rough kind of an technical rough kind of an attitude. Maybe he can be a gangster or what anyone. He can just step, thief and all. And now these two walking people are coming and he can roam them. He can actually make an harm to them, or he can whatever they have money and all he can steal from them. So this particular scene they have tried to show using the shadow. That's the reason they have shown the still out. Otherwise, they can show in the directly a face also. But if they show the face, so you will be able to create this film, yes or no? So that's the reason this stillhouse plays a very important role when you actually wanted to show something. You want to create certain kind of thing without showing the identity of a subject. Correct? I hope silhouette is clear to you, right? And how you will capture the silhouette technical? Can you let me know how you will capture the silhouette?
So generally, it will be the opposite direction to the light actually, where we will increase the sharpness,
Mhm.
and then we will reduce the aperture actually, which will reduce the amount of the light that flows in, which
No, no,
causes
you
the
will
shadows.
increase the aperture. You will
Oh,
increase
increase
the
the
aperture
aperture.
number. Correct,
Okay.
correct. You will make it around 14, 16 and something.
Okay.
And you will use a high shutter speed, low ISO, and close
Okay.
aperture. Three things.
Okay.
High shutter speed to block the light. Second thing, close aperture to reduce the light. And because of which, what will happen? You will get a large depth of field also. Entire image in your canvas will appear sharp. Correct. And the third thing, ISO will be minimum because if you increase the ISO, that time you will be actually compromising with the quality of the image. Correct. So in the wildlife, it plays very important role. You can see right now these three numbers which are there. And using in early morning or a late evening before the sunset, that time these particular shots are captured very nicely. A very let's say legendary photographers or normal photographers will they play this technique in wildlife in morning time around 5:30 to 6 o'clock when actual sunset sunrise is going to happen, and evening around 5:30 to 6 o'clock when the sunset is going to happen. So there's a golden hour of photography, golden light is there in your entire scenario. And in your golden, black color is very contrastic way, because in golden, see here, giraffe is captured. You can see there is a proper light in your surrounding, and that outline of a giraffe is played actual very contrastic image. So black color always dominates the yellow color. That is a color science which is there. So using this, see how what you are exactly you are doing. You are playing with the color theory. Second thing, golden color is there, so black automatically will appear too sharp, too bright in your yellow color, and you are creating a story. So this story you are here you are creating. In wildlife photography, you can use those images. Same like this. If you want to create a poster shot, that time you can use. Correct. So I hope till now it is clear to you, right?
Yeah, yeah.